Jesus Christ. Thank you.
You know, you can own a funeral home and you don't have to be a licensed funeral director. You do know that, right? You know that? So if you go look up the requirements to own a funeral home, it'll tell you the requirements. All you gotta do is look it up. It's public knowledge, okay? So you can own a funeral home. You do not have to be a funeral director, but you have to have a funeral director in order to move. So I moved with my funeral director. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you can be a owner. Mm-hmm. I wasn't trying to shade you. I wasn't being funny either. I was just telling you what's going on so you'll know. But I wasn't meaning no harm. I just wanted to let you know what's really going on though. But I plan on being licensed one day though. It's my plan. I plan on getting licensed. Why not? But I own the funeral home. But I have a licensed funeral director. And you can own a funeral home and have a licensed funeral director and not be licensed. But you still want to know your craft. You want to get into it. You want to know what's going on. Before you think you could just jump in something because you see somebody else doing it, you got to really want to serve people and you got to have a compassion and love for people on the next level where this is something that you really want to do, you know, and something you really want to be a part of. Don't do it because you looking at somebody else doing it. I really feel like it got to be a calling because you don't never know how you may adapt to something. You see what I'm saying? Like, you may can't, hold on. You may can't take it. Like, you know, when you go in that embalming room or when you have to pick up a loved one or when you have to see some kind of stuff, you know, you might can't deal with it. And you may see somebody else and you feel like, okay, they dealing with it. I can deal with it. I truly believe it has to be a different kind of calling on you to be able to deal with it and see a lot of things that you see. Because sometimes you may go home and you may be thinking about that stuff and you might can't sleep at night because it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a trading bomber. Okay. You just got to be a different kind of person. You can't. And then if you opening a funeral home because you talking about money, you already gonna lose. You gonna lose if you saying, "Oh, I'm getting this because I think it's a bunch of money." No, that's not the case. I'm sorry that a lot of people be thinking that, but that's not the case. You got a lot of expenses that come out of funeral service, right? Right. You got caskets, they're expensive. You know, you got fees that's expensive. You got bills you gotta pay in it that's expensive. You know. It's just different. And you gotta respect the deceased. You gotta respect your loved ones. Everybody who has been in my care, I can go to sleep at night knowing that I did all I can do and over to make them please and their family please. You understand? Because I know a lot of y'all might see like that. We do the big picture frames and we do candles and stuff like that, but my biggest concern is that loved one, right? I do all that other stuff because it's nice and it's pretty and it's a celebration. But my biggest concern is that loved one. That's my biggest concern. That is my biggest pet peeve. That I just want people to look sleep, right? I want you to look sleep. I don't want you to look this, and I don't want you. I want you to be asleep. So I guess it's like I don't know because I'm a Gemini. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna keep trying to perfect. Melvin gonna keep trying to perfect. Sometimes I get on his nerve. I ain't like, you know what? Like I might need to go in that eye again. I think I might need to go in this jar right here again. I think I might need to go right. I think you might need to hit this again for me. And he probably be like, this bitch is crazy, but I be so for real about it. Like I be so serious when I'm doing their hair. Like when I'm washing their hair, some people I might pick up their loves and they be like, Well, so-and-so gonna do the hair. And I'm like, you forgot I do hair? Because I get insulted like, so-and-so, did you forget I do hair too? But I try to make sure, right, that they pretty and that they look good. I make sure I get a celebrity makeup artist up there to do my girls to beat their face. I make sure they got dreads. Whatever kind of hairstyle they wore in life, I try to go back and do it again. You know what I'm saying? Right. And yeah, like I'm just involved. You know, this was never my passion. This was never nothing I thought I would do. But about 12 or 13 years ago, I started asking God, what is it that He wanted me to do? Like, God, what you want me to do? What's your next move for me? What you want me to do? What you want me to do, God? Not what I want to do, because see, He already let me do hair, and He blessed my hands to be able to do different kind of stuff. So He already had gave me what I asked Him for, right? And I started asking Him, like, what you want me to do? What you want me to do? Where you want me to go in life? What you want me to do? So, it went from there. And then I end up I guess this is what He had to want me to do. This is what He had to want me to do. And yes, you have to watch people hair. You gotta watch people body. See, that's what I'm saying when y'all be saying y'all want a funeral home. So people are paying you for your professional service fees. Professional service. That's you and your service. And you supposed to wash their hair, you supposed to brush their teeth, you supposed to clean out their eyes, you gotta clean out their ears, you gotta clean their ears, clean their neck. You have to really wash your loved ones. Think about it, something happened to you, you don't, and your family done paid these folk to do a job. You don't think when my grandmama died, they better had a wiped her ass. They better had a cleaned her. Cause I paid them to do that. And that's what you paying for. I ain't they nails gonna get done clean. All the way. Right. That's what you paying for. You not paying a funeral home not to handle their business. Your loved ones need to be clean. What you doing? Right. So I'm washing hair. I'm doing what I gotta do. And I'm doing it with grace and mercy. Right. Right. hmm And if you scared to do that and touch people and things like that, that nature, then that ain't the business for you.